Fidos, which are on next Sunday.
Oh my God! I just got my
dogs
dogs a cameo in the film I'm doing now, so I'm all for dogs. Well, as long as they don't have to do stupid tricks. In a film called Hippie Hippie Shake, so maybe they'll be up for a Fido.
Fantastic.
Isn't it Fido? Wouldn't you say
Fido? Yeah, Fido.
Yeah,
that's great.
Do you have a dog of your own, or do you...
Yeah, I have two dogs.
Either of them star in any films that you've been in?
No. But my cat was in a movie.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
One of my favourite movies is Best in Show, which to me is basically about how all human beings are dogs ultimately, and that the dogs have more nobility and class than their human counterparts. So I think you should definitely take a leaf out of that book.
I think it's a load of crap. I mean, why should dogs get awards for anything?
I am so happy to hear that this year, finally, the contribution of dogs is being recognised at a proper international level and taking them seriously as part of the filmmaking process. And at the London Film Festival, there will be the Fido Awards, which I'm very much looking forward to.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fido-rama for the internationally recognized celebration of dogs in film. But first, the award that started it all, the very first sniff of success for Cannes Premier Canines, the Palm Dog.
The Palm Dog looks for the best actor, human or canine, in the pick of films in the past year. On the judging panel this year is Toby Rose, who joined us now live from Cannes. Toby, very good evening to you.
I have 3 dead dogs and 2 living dogs.
I am overwhelmed with sorrow that I cannot be here to accept the most extraordinary award ever known to dog and man.
That would fit around my waist.
Well, quite. You're a skimpy young lass.
I know, this is the showgirl me. I mean, this thing would like droop down, you know, to my belly button or something.
And here tonight is the inspiration for the award itself, celebrating a lifetime of doggy achievement and the dogged perversity, perseverance, of his owner and founder of the Palm Dog. Welcome, Motley Rose.
Well, I'm more a cat person generally, but, you know, they crap everywhere.
The Palm Dog, that would mean more to me than anything.
I think that's an absolutely fabulous idea. In fact, you've made my day.
Is that a French thing? It is, isn't it? Well, it's a French thing.
Anything from the Cannes Film Festival would be perfectly worthy of my mantelpiece.
I always think that my little fluffy stars deserve a reward each and every day, but they work so hard.
They're not very good actors, really, are they? I mean, let's be honest. I mean, in Frasier, they had to spend about an hour for each shot with that dog, and he's apparently the best dog actor in the world. So, you know, when I can go on stage and I can just say my lines like that, why should dogs get awards when I don't?
Hard-working indeed, and so often hardly appreciated. How many anonymous Airedale Terriers or tear-stained toy poodles have graced our screens, only to slip away unnoticed and unloved? Here, for the first time, we pay tribute to them all with the Harlequin Pinscher Award. for unsung canine heroes.
Yes, us four-legged friends never get the recognition that we deserve. After all my years in the business, I'm still the underdog. Few people realise that I am, of course, classically trained. I had years at the RADA, the Royal Academy of Doggy Acting. I was hoping that tonight I would be getting an award, which I would have accepted on behalf of all the canine characters who have graced stage and screen across the years. Lassie, Lady and the Tramp, Spit the Dog, oh yes, and every mongrel that you grew to love on Blue Peter, Shep, Goldie, Anthea Turner. Well, ladies and gentlemen, from the heart of my bottom, which are all welcome to sniff later, I'll just say thank you and a good night.
From Iran to Thailand to Outer Mongolia, in a handful of years, the Palm Dog has celebrated canine performances in every single corner of the world. In 2006, Marie Antoinette.
Marie Antoinette's first encounter with France was the stripping, literally, of her Austrian identity. Every stitch of clothing at the French frontiers. But the biggest emotional wrench was when her toy dog Mops was dragged from her tearful arms.
Mops!
In 2004, Mondovino.
Ce sont des mots, on dirait qu'on les découvre maintenant. L'amour et le plaisir, on dirait qu'on découvre. L'amour et le plaisir, c'est ça qui a mené le monde, hein, qui devrait mener le monde.
Mondovino was, if anything, a slightly strange choice for a palm dog at first sight, because it's about the world's wine industry, pitting the New World wines against the vineyards of France and Italy. But once you start watching the film, of course, the dogs just suddenly come zooming in. We homed in on two particular dogs. They were Edgar and Hoover, the dogs of the world's foremost wine writer, Robert Parker. And rather amusingly, those dogs rested under the desk on a daily basis for long amounts of time, being rather flatulent. So whilst the world's foremost nose in the wine business was tapping out his thoughts on the best vintages, these dogs' bowels were causing his nostrils, I should think, to curl up.
After the Bloodhound, the Basset Hound has the best sense of smell of any of the breeds, so we named him after the the legendary FBI director, J. Edgar Hoover. But it was a friend of ours who works in the government said, "Name him Hoover."
And is that a sculpture of George behind him?
Yes, that is a bulldog. There are bulldogs all over this house. So, but he's doing pretty well. He's highly medicated, and he's a high maintenance. So he has two forms of medicine for that, and he has arthritis medicine, and he has bone building medicine. But he's had everything in the book.
If you really want something that's going to bring the crowds in, George starts to fart. Really, and he's a major fart. I don't mind George farting in the office, except when I'm tasting it, I'll throw him out.
Is that true that your nose is insured?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, yeah, nose and palate.
How much is your nose insured for?
$1 million.